Hello. Before we have the next player, that was like, there is enough of your face that is not what I tagged to be recognizable about you, that you could now be one of about 5 different people I know. This is, I'm taking it only based on his laugh and his word that this is Barrett Tribe. Mr. Tribe is an old buddy of mine, somebody we'd run across from time to time. Weirdly, I became mostly friends with Barrett at random conventions we'd run into. Despite the fact that we both lived in Austin, we didn't improv together much. We'd kind of like end up in a lobby bar and like talk shit for an hour or two and go, we should be friends. We live in the same city, and then not see each other for a year or two. It's very strange. It's almost like we were destined to be married. It was about a half a dozen meet cutes. But I've done, over the years, I've done a fair amount of stage work with Barrett. I was also, Randy from South Park for his directorial version of South Park Live on Stage.
Cease and desist.
Cease and desist. I got to perform Finger Bang, which is of the things that I've done as a performer. Being fucking Randy Marsh performing Finger Bang is high among my favorite memories.
I am honored to have had a chance to see that.
So ridiculous. It was fucking ridiculous, which was amazing.
Yeah, it was great.
So we have decided originally we talked about, is this going to be split into 2 or are we going to, because I overwrite the motherfucking shit out of this. So this on my laptop was 7 segments.
Okay.
And 6 of those segments were supposed to last about 2 hours each. Mm-hmm. We have barely gotten through 1.8 of those segments. Including the 4 maps I made in InDesign, which were multiple layers.
Those are evergreen. We're going to use
3 days of work that I showed Colt. He's like, yeah, it looks like a lot of work, Mike. We're not using any of them. That time is gone. But that's fine. The group has decided this is going to be a one-shot, so we're going to resolve this in this session. I might use the stuff I did for some other event. Certainly I work with a lot of these people. I work with Colt a lot and want to continue to do so whenever possible. I work with almost all of our guests in one way or another. So, super cool. All right. So, I don't know what of the stream you've seen, if anything, but Colt is playing a Gex, the Lizard Man Rogue. Brian is playing a Dwarven Wizard. Emily is playing a Hrungan, a Bunny Person, Berserker, Barbarian, and Kit is playing a Wood Elf Cleric. So, as has happened at the start of, it's the last one of these, our episode, Maddox kind of wakes up, and you've been, since the event, since you went down into a dungeon and something horrible happened, you've been a fragmented personality in a single body. The camera has seen that without your plague mask, you look all Deadpool scarred up so badly that gender and race are indeterminate. And from time to time, more quickly under stress, like say you're on an adventure, the personalities change places. When you're not under stress, it can be a lot longer. It could be days or weeks. So you kind of regain consciousness. My understanding is the surfacing of personality is kind of like waking up. So, I've certainly not been through it myself, but that's my understanding. So you wake up and you look around and there's a Sphinx to your right. The Sphinx is looking down at you impassively. You're in a ziggurat in the middle of a desert, and a concealed door has just ground its way open. And your companions are looking down at you with concern.
And the dwarf is smoldering like he had recently been
is
lit. and burned out. So he's covered in soot, his beard is singed, and he's barely able to stand on his own power.
And Maddox is still wearing this crazy robe.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, so Maddox, when you looked up, care to describe that to him?
Okay, so Maddox, you're wearing like a white hooded. Oh, we have an example. Much like this, but it glows, and
that, but Egyptian.
And there's a big staff.
I mean,
as
that's
well.
Gex
Like
modeling it.
yes, that's what I would look wearing it. And you're holding a big staff.
8-foot tall staff.
Yeah.
Very Egyptian-esque. Human, Egyptian.
You doing good, Maddox?
Are you back?
Oui, je suis. Oui, suis-je? Where am I? Huh?
Hey,
Where are we?
Maddox, check your pocket.
It's me, Maddox.
Yeah, check your
You're my best
pocket.
friend. You're my friend. You're
Yes!
my best
Yes! That's right. Maddox. Yes.
so much.
This
Oh,
one's
that's
a little bit better put together.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, check your pocket. There's some pie in there. Eat that. You'll feel much better, and we'll talk about the details once we get down there.
Makes
Okay?
you feel better.
This is my
Then-
pie. None of you can have this pie. This is my pie.
Do not eat your pie.
Your pie.
Please eat
Your
all of your
pie.
pie.
My
Yes.
Okay?
Your pie.
If I share it with you, it's because I like you. And if I don't share it with you, well, draw your own conclusions.
It's because it's your pie. And there's only so much to go around. Therefore, you must eat all of your pie.
I hate to be a bother.
Let me see what I can do.
Well, thank you.
Yes, oh gosh, yes.
Hit your mother, your finger falls off.
Let's see, what is the
I
strongest
felt
healing I have?
I mean, I could
Strongest
drink a
one.
potion, I suppose. I have one of those in my pocket.
Honestly, that would not be a bad idea. I have prayer of healing. That takes 10 minutes.
Is anyone else particularly hurt?
I feel like we have time for that, right?
Yeah.
Before we go in, we haven't like fully entered the temple, right? We can do prayer of healing for 10 minutes.
I think so.
10 minutes per healing, yeah, you could.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, let's do that.
I mean, a rest, maybe not, because you're standing here in the desert.
Yeah.
But the prayer of healing, yeah.
If I may make an observation, it does seem that someone did fail an attempt to answer a riddle correctly. Perhaps the wizard over here?
Yeah.
That's very perceptive of you.
True.
Yeah.
And now you have a French accent again.
Yeah.
That's very perceptive.
What do you
We
mean?
failed once. I failed once. We were not.
But the thing is I know you're dead. I know you're dead because only a dead thing can be brought back to become dead. And
Congratulations, you
Hold on,
brought
hold
him
on.
back to new death.
Uh-oh, guys. I think Maddox is
Oh, wait,
collapsing
hold
in on
on.
himself.
Oh, no.
Maddox is having some.
give me a second. Okay,
Yeah.
who did I kill? Did I kill anybody? Have I killed anybody?
No.
I don't.
Not yet. No.
No.
Who did I sleep
know,
with? Have I
think
slept
no.
with anybody?
Yes.
Have I slept with anyone?
Yes.
But
Not
did I
any
sleep
of
with-
us.
He's dead now.
He is dead now.
Well, he might be a vampire.
Oh,
He might be a vampire.
no.
A guy named something or other Harper.
I don't think
Some
Nero
noble
would have
asshole.
kept him alive, vampire.
Did I
Yeah,
hurt
I'm
anybody
pretty-
emotionally outside of the gentleman?
Always.
I mean, Harker, yeah, but
Yeah,
other than that,
Harker.
no.
He was kind of a bad guy, though, so don't feel that
He
way.
was he was just a guy.
He was
Right,
an ass.
I thought he was
He
a
was
bad guy.
he was just a guy.
He was just a guy.
Big question, biggest one. Okay. Did I go back into Donna again?
Not
Yes. Yes, you did.
Yes.
And that is how we have gotten here.
Yes.
Fuck! Okay, great. So I just gotta get us out again.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right, Maddox.
And
Gotta
in
get
order
us out
to get
again.
out,
Just gotta get us right back up.
Yeah, back
we'll
to
never
Donna.
do it again.
We-
We never do. I always.
we have to find Zerbrix the Planestrider and convince him to give us this squared circle amulet so we can stop the apocalypse
And go back to Donna.
Okay,
and get out of Dawn.
Get out of Dodge.
Get out of Donna.
get out of Donna. I didn't want to come back to Donna, but for some reason I always find myself going back into Donna again. And then I do
I
a
think
bunch
this
of
is a
stuff I don't
toxic
remember.
relationship.
This is a very toxic
I gotta fix it.
Hey, once
I'm
we
the
get
one who
back,
fixes it.
we're gonna get you out of that hole. We're gonna get you out of that Donna hole, man.
We'll put you up with some good scryers and scholars who can help you talk about these issues.
Look, I don't want to press anybody here, but like, I hate being in here, and I'm always here. So if we could do the next thing,
I would
get
love
me
to
out.
do that.
Absolutely.
I would
I
love
think
to.
we got to go in this temple. We're gonna go.
Do I need these robes?
I don't think so.
Probably not
anymore.
But
Do you want to keep wearing them?
okay.
No.
Okay.
These are not my
Zeb-
clothes.
Hold on to them just in case. Zebrix was
Okay,
using them
throw
to
'em over
pretend to
your
be a
shoulder.
god.
Thank
you.
Put them in our bag of holding, along with all the longevity potion or longevity stuff.
Yes.
31 points of healing
Nice.
to up to 6 creatures. So yay, we all get healings.
Nice.
How much? 30. How many? Sorry.
31.
Is that for everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, dope. Because I think that puts Maddox back up to full if I was counting our
It
stats
put-
correctly.
It puts me
I
up to
think
full
you were,
too.
You were hurt.
I was already at full.
We've oh good. I don't think it gets you up to full, dear.
No, but I think I can top myself off with this potion.
Marvelous.
4d.
Let me just see, because like,
Or 40.
I don't remember everything, but I remember some things. It's like a dream. Like every time between now and when I'm back, it's like a dream. So I think your name is Will, correct?
That is the nickname. That's good enough.
Great. Mimsy,
Right.
Benny Gex,
Yeah.
Right.
Rendir?
Close enough. Grundy. Yes. Grundy.
Grundy.
Grundir. See, so close. It's like a dream. It's like a dream. I dreamt of a lot of crazy things, and the thing I know the most is that, Gex, you're my guy.
That's
My
right.
guy.
Hey, that is right. That is right. We
Yeah.
are good friends. Yeah.
Yeah, we're great. We're best friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so
All right, well,
I'm not at full
What's
health, but I'm
next?
close enough
Ziggurat?
for jazz.
Yeah, we're going in. He's getting healed up real quick, and then we're gonna go inside, and we're gonna get back out of Donna. That's the plan.
That is.
I'm
fantastic.
at green
That
status.
is-
So.
I think we're
I
golden.
mean, I can give you a bit more.
Oh.
I think you need it.
Well, I could deal with a bit more.
Hey, Mike.
Yes.
Just to check, I had a horn that some very strong booze was put in at the beginning of the adventure. Does that still have anything in it?
It does. It's your
Okay.
reserve tank of booze.
That's adorable.
While I'm talking to Benny,
16, you got the
Yeah.
answer on that one.
my hands, seemingly out of my own control, go in and grab that horn. You see, the thing is, it's like I don't recall everything that happened,
Right.
but then I know that things have happened. So I'm pretty sure I slept with some guy, which is fine. But
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
the thing is,
Right.
you gotta understand, there ain't much in this life worth dying for. And I keep feeling like I'm dying over and over again. You hear me?
But you're not. But you're not dead. You're not dead.
I'm not dead.
You're not dead.
He's dead.
He's
The
dead.
dwarf is dead.
Well, not anymore.
He's
He's
not dead
back.
anymore.
He used to be.
I feel much better.
He's a ghost in a human body.
No, that's my floating bookhead.
I know it.
Hello.
That bishop is the one.
I'm his book.
Could you do me a favor and pass me a Kleenex?
Hello, book.
I am the I'm sort of the ghost of his studies.
Wow. That's what a terrible
Thank you.
existence.
I'll just take the whole thing if you don't mind.
Ghost of
Very
Zen.
deep.
My head has decided to start.
At times it is terrible, and at times it is magnificent.
Wow.
Okay.
Sorry to hear that. I had no idea it was terrible.
I'm gonna go for always.
So
magnificent.
step back a little bit. Look me up and down.
Yeah.
What's the first thing you notice about me?
You've got no body.
There you go. So a lot of the things that you might enumerate as pleasures of your life, do any of them originate someplace other than your head?
Me? Not much. But I'm a wizard. I'm kind of a weirdo.
I think we should go into this cave, huh?
I think that's a great idea.
He says, no comment, and vanishes.
Time for the sycophant.
I want
Oh, sure, he
to.
unsummoned himself. Very, very sassy. I think he's spending too much time around Maddox.
He is a little sassy.
Is
It's
the,
true.
Is the Sphinx? Speaking of sassy, is the Sphinx still here?
Yeah, just sitting right there.
All right.
Just, yes, we are.
Once you enter the manor, I'll turn back to stone.
Oh, okay.
It's like hibernation. When I'm needed again, I will reappear.
Okay.
Have a good nap.
Have you considered doing other things, or is
Let's not do that again.
like stealing?
Stop it.
It looks like you've just given him a migraine. Because for a minute he
does
has
not
to
like
consider your question,
Okay.
and he has to picture like how a sphinx would do a bump and lift. Like
You
I
are terrible.
These are like enslaved beings. I'm just trying to give them a different path. I don't know
mean
what you
maybe
guys
if there
want
was crypto.
from me. Oh no, no! It's been a terrible air.
You.
Do you
Go to
enter?
sleep, lion.
Yes.
Go to
All right,
sleep,
he
lion.
turns back to stone.
Good night,
Go to
Bellastella.
sleep,
you-
lion. It's a big lion.
He is a very big lion. He's also very strong.
He's strong. He's not hungry.
No,
He's not hungry.
no.
Goodness.
So the
He is
party
Great
enters.
appreciation of pie.
So this is not enormous. It's fairly large, but it's not enormous.
Okay.
And most of it appears to be taken up with a central chamber. The design of the central chamber resembles the temple area. So it's got columns around what would be outside open air. Here it's not, but the ceiling's fairly high inside the ziggurat. In the middle, there is, instead of that higher area, there's a pool. And there are, like in the temple, there are side chambers.
Okay.
The pool is, the pretentious suburban pools that use like lit crystals, or like a lot of them are like photoreactive, so you have like a glowing pool. So it looks a little like that, but the fluid seems to be oil. So it's got like crystals in the bottom that are glowing, oil, and on top there are black flower petals.
Minecraft portal. Is
And
this?
it looks kind of like a swimming pool.
I don't.
That looks like what we've got in that big bag
That's
that
what I
they gave
think,
us
too.
back there.
Is that the? Are you able to like tell if that's the ever?
The
What is it called?
Longevity
Longevity
elixir
potion, yeah.
thingamy.
He
So-
might have made it
Yes,
into a
I think
pool
he
that he
made it
could dip
So-
into.
That's actually really smart.
So I'm going to just go over to there and twitch my nose at it and twitch my ears.
It smells incredibly rich. So I've been in a couple of hookah bars where you walk in and for a moment it smells kind of great, but the minute you have to be there for more than 10 minutes, you're like, I get it. It's just, it's like somebody takes a sack full of herbs and just smacks you over the head again and again. So it is a very pungent experience.
And could it be magical?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I don't
Like
even
your
need
ears
to
go boop.
So I did do my magic awareness.
Yeah.
Boop. That is holy
Well, that's pretty magical right there. I gotta tell you what.
Yeah, I believe it.
Because I'm over there. Because she's over there. Queen Lucy's gonna just take a little paw and put a
Okay.
little toe in there and see what it's like.
It tingles like
Oh,
it had a little bit of a current through it, but only a little. So it
Ooh.
just kind of tingles. And it is an oil,
uh-huh.
but it's the kind that it's not like a gloopy gets the fuck
The-
off
the-
me oil. It's like,
Massage oil.
yeah, it's nice. It would eventually rub in if you just took a
Anointing.
little.
Okay.
Hmm.
So that seems to definitely be the.
Oh,
Long lasting.
that's definitely
I wonder if they have the formula. Could we reverse engineer this perhaps?
Do we want to make it? Like, do we care about that?
It is very expensive stuff, so if you want to be able to, make a profit.
Oh. I haven't told you guys this, but I don't carry any money. That's not like a thing. I kind of just do it for the vibe, stealing. But yeah, we
So
don't
the
need
wizard
it for
goes,
the money.
You wouldn't know how to. You're pretty sure the way magic works. You can't just bottle this.
All right.
It's not like filling your squirt gun at a
Right.
holy water and going like vampires. It's making this into a potion is different than creating a magical pool.
Okay.
Right.
I'm thinking explore the place.
Yes.
So there are 6 doors, not doors, but the side chambers. There are 3 on each side. And there's another big set of double doors at the opposite end.
Okay.
Checking the side chambers first.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. The first chamber has so this is a thing that looks a little bit like a sandstone casket in that it's rectangle-ish, but then it's got an indentation. It is also filled with that oil and has the lotus leaves on it. And lying in it is a naked male high elf with mid-length silver hair just floating in it. Also obviously laying on the bed of glowing crystals. And you see that the person has been assembled from parts and that the sewn together areas are slowly healing.
You picked up on that really fast. That was good.
2 bodies.
This only
Is
has
it
one-
alive?
Maddox.
Oye, hella muerte.
Maddox, that body is weirdly familiar to you.
Seen this before. Hold on.
That's not the one you slept with.
You know this guy?
No, well, no, I know it's not the guy I slept with. I know it's not him.
Okay.
No, it's just familiar. You got to remember everything I remember that isn't happening like right now is like remembering a dream. So, do you ever try to remember a dream? It sucks.
It's
You can't.
impossible.
But I remember something about this.
All right.
Okay.
Let's check the other rooms.
That's not a great sign
Yeah.
that you recognize this.
Is that like a happy memory feeling, or is that like a oogie memory feeling?
It's just a generally like I remember.
But
It's
like,
a neutral.
on the
I like when people are checking on your Oogie index. Like, how Oogie is this?
I feel like
mean,
most
that's
of you
legit.
Oh, you're not wrong.
is dealing with Oogie most of the time.
I mean,
it's like a new.
This is, I mean, just looking at it generally, like if I remove it from my memory, if I came into this room like we did right now and looked at that, I'd be like, woo! So I'm giving this kind of like a 7.
Okay,
That's
that's good. That's good information.
And
Okay,
Okay,
sweet.
let's
Okay.
let's go check out the
Go to the
others.
next
So-
Let's not
The
leave
next
this
side
guy
chamber has an identical sarcophagus style pool.
Okay.
In it is a female half elf with long blonde hair, also naked, also stitched together, also healing, also very familiar to Maddox.
see, this is like what we saw in the other room. We all remember that, right? That happened.
Yeah.
We all remember that, right?
Yeah, yes. That's not just you.
Yes,
yeah,
that
yeah.
happened.
Mm-hmm.
That did
All
happen.
right.
Yeah.
good.
100%.
He's
I'm
making
not,
himself lots of plays.
Absolutely.
I'm not sleepy. I'm not asleep.
No.
Thank
I'm
goodness.
strong. I'm not hungry.
You're not
Oh,
dead.
Okay.
Okay.
You are not hungry. You are not dead.
So
Let's
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 keep
keep checking. This is
Can I just say this is going great?
This
I mean,
Oh, we're really happy to have
This
you
one,
with
I
us.
like this is going really well.
Maddox, honey,
I'm glad to
we
have you.
love you too.
All right.
Wait a
Next,
minute.
let's go to the next one.
I guess so. Yeah, let's just keep looking at these chambers.
Third one, same deal. Male gnome with short blonde hair and beard.
Okay,
Also very familiar to Maddox.
gotcha.
I know this person. It's all starting to come together.
That these are all.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Me?
they're on the same page.
I think we're on the same
I'm thinking maybe.
They had a.
Are these me? Is this
I
me?
Maybe
I don't know.
we'd have to ask
Oh.
Zebrix to make sure.
Yeah.
Are they
but-
going to take you?
Hey, can I talk to you guys for a second?
Back in two
Hey,
shakes,
floating head.
darling.
Oh, he's gone. Damn. I can resummon him with a spell. With any level spell slot.
It's
Okay.
fine. We decided to play fast and loose
Okay.
with glowing head. So
Hey,
glowing head.
hey
right now.
Bishop, can you keep talk to Maddox about Pythagorean theorem for a minute?
Maddox, I'm supposed to distract you. Will you? Can we talk about something that doesn't really mean anything?
Look, I'm
Well, you
aware
will
that
hopefully.
I'm trustworthy. So I will allow you guys to talk about me in front of my back, and I know you're doing it. It's okay. I would do the same thing in your situation. I am a bizarre character with weird tendencies. I know this. If it wasn't for the fact that we were such good friends.
Hey,
We love you
I'm-
very
I'm-
much.
This one is
are
really
bizarre.
self-aware.
I'm
We
an
love-
occasionally summoned floating head. I empathize.
There you go. I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about.
Check it out. I can do this, and he slowly turns end over end.
So my working theory is that body that we're looking at that looks like Deadpool.
Yeah.
That's Zebrix.
I thought of it.
And then all of these are the 6 people that died.
Yeah, and he's carrying
That
him
is
around inside of
also
him
possible.
And that's
to bring him
somewhere
back
in
and put
there.
him in there.
If we get all those personalities out of there somewhere, what will be left will be Zebrix.
I kind of think
How many
that.
people were in the adventuring party?
do we know that?
You did not know that.
We don't know.
We don't.
But
know.
we've seen
It's-
one.
Zebrix
Then we've
went
seen
in
6
there a
Zebrices.
long time ago.
We've
Didn't
seen
he?
6 Medices.
It wasn't that long ago. It was like 5. It wasn't.
It
like
was.
hundreds of
I
years.
have that. It's not centuries. It's years. Hang
It's a
on.
handful of years.
Yeah. It was.
Oh.
How long ago did Maddox pop up?
We have a date for this.
Just before we left, right? He just kind of walked in.
Yeah,
like,
he
here
just
I
kind
am.
of showed up.
10 years ago, the Fallen Star was sealed. That was the last trip in.
Okay.
2
That
months
was
ago,
Zebrix?
the Hellmouths began to
He's still
open.
spitting.
So and I think the poor head is like almost going to puke ectoplasm.
Okay.
I like that you're like talk mathematics, and instead he's like, I have keys I can jingle.
If I really want to make myself puke, I can look through his eyes and then be like,
Please
oh.
don't do that.
Good thing you're not a
Alright.
stoner.
It's a good working theory. There are variables we do not have.
Yeah.
So it's a good theory, though. It is plausible.
And we can check out the rest of these rooms, of course. But I have
Absolutely,
a feeling
and-
we're going to see more
Well-
of the same.
At least I think that the Medices are these people, maybe.
Okay.
And we also have this giant pool of
Of stuff.
stuff.
Yeah.
Potentially for
We also
creating
have
life.
a giant room further on,
Yeah.
which Zabrix might be in and be able to help us separate out the Maddoxes into their.
Unless
Okay. Well, I think my floating head is running out of tricks to
Right,
distract
let's
Maddox.
do that.
Okay.
All right.
It
might-
resorted.
Terribly
Yeah.
sorry about that, Maddox, darling.
Who amongst these folks has like the most like obviously expensive stuff?
I mean,
God, none of them really carry
I'm
expensive
kind of a
stuff.
priest, so
Probably the priest.
Yeah, probably. The
I mean,
priest.
you only have like the book.
And yeah, I mean, I'm covered in plate mail, which is expensive, but he's not wearing like gold jewelry or anything like that. He's not adorned with.
I mean, it would have been you in the white robes and
It
shit.
would have been you, but yeah,
Oh,
priest in chainmail with a fairly large stone amulet.
Yep.
Which actually, one of my friends made me for my birthday. That was very kind.
Nice.
Barbarian in breastplate with just like another amulet, maybe
Yes,
like
leathers.
a big ass sword. You know.
I just
Look, I don't
want
wanna
to
be-
carrying money. So
It's gonna be.
I don't want to be mean or rude or anything, but you all look incredibly poor.
I
And,
Yeah.
like, why is that?
Yes.
That seems crazy to me. You're going down into this, and you're trying to save the world and everything. But I mean, come on, like, shouldn't you have some self-respect? You know, put on some nice clothes when you're going on a mission like this. Like maybe have some nice gems or jewelry or something.
Why are
That
you being a
just makes
jerk?
you a target for thieves.
I do see your
Good
point.
point, actually. Very good point.
It,
I kind of don't want to be a target.
Okay, that makes sense.
Shall
Question
we continue?
rescinded. Yes. What's in the next one? You guys. Oh, by the way, what did you all think? Do you think that that these are me?
We are thinking
That was easy.
very likely.
Well,
It could be.
We are considering the possibility that the body you are currently inhabiting might be Zedric's.
Potentially. But we are
It
still
is-
good friends.
It is
even
possible,
if that happens, probably.
but
Maybe.
there's too
Okay.
much that we
Well,
do not know.
Who came up with that idea? Grundier, I should have known it was you. You're very smart,
The
you.
smart
You're very
guy.
intelligent.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, his
I'm glad we
accent's
stepped aside
changed.
and talked about that outside of your earshot. Because that was a good plan.
What, that you thought? Very
No.
brainy. Be very proud of you.
Well, if Zebrix is in there listening, we didn't really necessarily want him to know that we were onto his trick, but
This is the
he would have figured out because he's probably a clever dude. He did set up this whole
He
scam
did.
with the fake
He's
god
very
He is
stuff.
a lot smarter than pretty much anyone.
Okay,
we've
sorry.
ever met before.
I got unfocused. I'm so sorry. Let's go to the next thing.
It's okay.
We
Next
have to
thing.
get,
Yeah.
Yes.
we have to get out of here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Can we? Can I like check on one of these bodies? I feel like we haven't even done that yet. Like, are these alive? Or are they just fully dead?
Make a medical roll.
Okay, cool.
That's
Maybe-
going to be a
maybe-
me.
Yeah, you should.
That,
I should
let
not
me
do
do
that.
that.
Check their vitals.
Absolutely.
Not that.
I don't even know what I meant.
Oh,
Really?
sorry.
Oh
I'm
my
at-
goodness. That was a hand motion right there.
I am a barbarian.
Boo. 16.
That's not bad.
It's not bad, but it could be a lot
You
better.
think alive.
Oh, okay.
There's a heartbeat.
Real
Oh,
slow.
they're alive? That's
Barely.
good. Things that are alive are good. Things that are dead have a hard time.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it depends on what kind of thing it is, if it's alive or dead. So hydras are much better dead.
That is true.
Hey, how many heads did Hydra have?
5.
5.
Oh, never mind.
Or was
Okay.
it 4?
Did you think the Hydra was Zebra?
All right. Who's in the next Arthur Hopkins? What do we got?
Okay, so you did the 3 on the left. So
High
we did-
elf male, half elf female, gnome male.
Okay.
On the right-hand side, the first one is a human male who is bald, has a short salt and pepper beard.
Okay.
Okay.
And then,
Next one is a human female with luxurious red hair.
okay. That's all 6.
Now, that is some
No,
great hair.
one more. Is that
And the last
hair.
one is a tiefling male, short black hair and mustache, lovely curling horns.
Ooh, look at those horns.
those are?
Do you recognize all these?
Everyone is familiar to
Okay.
Maddox.
Look, yeah, they feel like people that I may have grown up with. That's the best, like, like
No, that
I
makes
know them, but I don't know
sense.
how well I know them.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Okay. So there's just the
You know,
one
not
room
like
left.
we're still hanging out, but just that I know them in some.
Like, if there was some way of keeping touch with these people that did not require you to really actually invest in their lives, you would somehow use that to remain connected to them.
Digital friend of some kind.
That's
I don't-
what I don't follow,
I mean,
but
it
yeah.
sounds it's ridiculous, and why would anybody ever do that? However,
Okay, this next
Like just like
question
a
is going to
tacit
sound
connection.
yes,
it's going to sound a
exactly.
little racist. So,
Okay.
did any of those
Okay.
bodies, particularly the females, look French?
I don't know. Can you be racist against
You
French people?
engage in a 10-minute conversation
I don't
about
think you can.
what does French look. What does that? I mean, that lip
How would you
seems
determine
insouciant.
whether a female
Um,
humanoid was actually French? And do we have French actually?
I mean,
I'm
No,
very
no.
confused.
Nope.
No, it's-
I don't want to go down that either. You know.
All right. There is a great big room
I
behind
like
the
rabbits,
pool.
but I am not going down this rabbit hole.
There is a great big ass room behind the pool. Let's go take a look.
I was behind that plan. Forget I mentioned anything about baguettes or cheese.
I thought it was the
Wine.
accent of someone from the Sword Coast.
Probably.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
where it's
you have a
from?
Oh yeah, so that
That's
was
good.
exactly
Okay.
perhaps an enchantress or something from there.
Before we enter this door, I'm able to use the the cloak I have to like hear on the other side of the door.
Yes.
I would love to do that
Please do the thing.
to make sure there's no one in there.
I am the paranoid. Please do the thing.
So you're looking at the one big door.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So the big door has no lock. However, it has an overlapping lock plate which is a little high on the door, and has an indented place in the shape of the top of that 8-foot staff.
Well, I could pull that out of the bag of holding,
Yes, please.
reach in there and fish around. Nope, gold brick. Ah, here it is.
Yeah, it looks like a weird magic
Does
trick.
he hear anything?
Mary Poppins bag.
No,
Exactly.
it's silent on the other side of that door.
I mean, I guess we go for it, right?
Let's do the thing.
I got no more sense than
All right,
I was
Matt.
born with. I'll pull it into the thing.
Okay. The door clicks and opens a little and is easily pushed open.
Okay.
The chamber beyond is large, goes the entire height of the thing you're in. Ziggurat. There we go. I found the word. And end of the wall opposite you, there is a 18-foot stone statue that's in the wall. So this is very labyrinth. And as soon as the door is open, it pulls itself loose from the wall and moves in to attack.
Oh!
Time!
So I need initiative for Gimimzi.
Is this the same statue as we saw before in the town?
No.
Okay.
No. This is a big blocky golem-looking
this
thing.
isn't- okay.
The other thing was like a definitely in costume.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
That would be a 6 because I was just looking up to the very top of the ziggurat.
And Gex, what you got?
I got it. 17.
And Gwyleth
20.
Nice.
and Maddox.
I rolled a 1.
Oh no.
And so that's
Last.
Would you look at that, Maddox?
Grundy.
That's
I
amazing.
got a 12.
okay. So
Why
You ready for
Gwyleth,
this?
Oh no.
Gwyleth, you are well and truly first up.
Balls.
It's the Golem Guardian is going to attempt to make with the smashy. How do you respond to this threat to your continued living?
Clearly with a guiding bolt.
Sure. Okay, armor class 17.
Crossing my fingers.
Yes!
That's 25. No, 27. Yes.
Okay, damage. What kind of damage is this?
Radiant.
Okay, this is going to be,
Everything
it's
else
resistant,
is-
so it's going to be halved.
Balls. Well, I guess something had to resist radiant.
Yeah, at some point.
Is this a rock or a metal golem?
It is stone.
Stone. Cool. I don't think that matters for anything I can do. But.
11. 14. So 7.
Thank you.
And that's guiding bolt, right? So the next attack on it has advantage or something like that?
Yes.
Okay, Gex.
The next attack made against this target before the end of my next turn has advantage.
Oh, sweet.
Gex, you're up.
It's kind of glittery.
Okay. I'm gonna. Sneak attack is in play here because we have another person attacking, right?
No.
No one is. You could hold your action and wait for someone to be
Do
in
you
close
need
combat.
someone to be
Oh,
melee?
I'm sorry.
Someone
you're
has to be engaged
You're
with
at
it.
range. That's
Or you
what
can
I
do it
thought.
at range, but again, it has to be occupied, or you have to have advantage in some way, like
Okay.
surprising counts.
I'll wait until you get up in there then.
Okay.
I'm going to move to. I'm going to use my action to move to like cover. Is that a thing that exists in here?
No.
No. Okay. Observing the room. Is there any like environmental?
Make a perception roll, please.
Sweet. Perception is. Oh shit! My perception's so good. Not really. 14.
There was something in the indent behind it, but you have to get a better angle to get a good look.
Okay, I'm going to use both my action and my bonus action to dash and try to get to there.
So you will end up face to face with a door that was behind where it was implanted in the wall.
Okay.
So when it came loose, it revealed a door behind it.
Do I have enough? Can I try to like jiggle a handle? Or?
No.
Okay, that's fair.
Grundir, you're up.
Yeah. Stone golem thing. I'm willing to bet fire spell's not going to do a hell of a lot to it. Is that a fair guess?
You're guessing. It doesn't seem like it's going to be immune, but you're pretty sure at least resistant. Make an Arcana check. You're 8th level.
Man, I rolled like garbage.
You don't have inspiration,
I
right?
do not.
He and I are both out.
What I will do then...
Hint, hint, viewers.
Yeah. You're running out of chances.
We do have a updated total for those playing at home.
Ooh, yes, please.
I just like the visual of sort of a Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla thing. I'm going to go ahead and summon another Earth Elemental because I want them to fight because I think that would look good.
I like it.
I think it'll look good in the trailer to have these guys fight.
Amazing.
In fact, I hope it's the same one I had last time. We have a rapport. We have a thing going.
So it's going to, it will get to attack, but you do conjure it in time for me to take my attacks on it.
Yeah, I conjure it
Which is
within
nice.
90 feet, so I don't know how far.
You can put it
right in
away.
melee.
So
Which will
what's,
also keep him. Now he's in melee or something, assuming he lives.
what's
We'll
its
see.
armor class?
11 plus this level of the spell, so it's a 4th level spell, so 15.
Okay. So I'm going to hit twice. So it does 32 damage.
I
And
think you can go
then
all the way.
25, 31 damage.
Oh wow! So the elemental appears, and the thing hits him, and then hits him, and it crumbles.
So I think the preview still looks like that. It rises up, and then there's like the camera sees the exploding creature that we see. It's the face of the guardian behind it.
That is kind of cool.
Upside, that's 60 something points that didn't go to a PC.
Love it.
All right. So Gimimzi, yeah, like that was not damage you took.
Yeah. Well, excellent.
And Gleemimsy is going to just say,
I'm really angry. I'm gonna rage. Blood of the ancestors flow through me.
and immediately
Kick its ass, sea bass.
we find something weird happens. Shadowy tendrils lash around me. Each creature of my choice that I can see within 30 feet of me must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 necrotic damage. I also gain 1d12.
It's immune to necrotic.
Okay, but I gain 1d12 temporary hit points. I'll take that.
Sounds good.
Please get 12. Please get 12.
3.
Please. Damn.
All right.
So can I attack after I rage? Or just rage? Okay, and then I'm going to attack!
Yeah, raging is what? That's I don't think it's even an action. I think you just do it.
And does that just happen once?
I don't know.
Just what happened once.
It only happens once.
Yeah, the magic thing only happens when you trigger the rage.
Alright, so I have 21. And,
Okay.
oh shit, I didn't even see what I turned on this. And when I moved it and I turned it. I'm sorry. And whoosh! So nothing. That was even worse. It was a 1. So, hello.
Yeah.
That's not great.
But the 21, however.
The 21, however, does 14 damage with my +2. There's a +2 longsword. So.
Okay.
Entering a rage is indeed a bonus action.
Perfect. Okay, so that's going to be 2. Okay. Now I go again.
Maddox. Oh, no.
Let's manage. So when did I attack before Gwyleth, right? Did I
After
lead
me.
the round?
No.
I don't know. You just laid
It
waste to
was-
my stone golem.
Yeah.
It
Or my
was
stone
me,
elemental.
then Brian,
I went.
and then you with...
He did something, but
The order is Gwyleth, Gex, Grundir,
Yes, and then you
and
went.
then Gimimzi. So I've gone.
Then-
Yes.
Maddox is not gone.
Correct.
With a 1.
No.
Okay, Maddox.
Yes.
He's a big bad
Cool.
boy.
So, first thing is I'm gonna use that old Eldritch Blast because it's a free action.
Nice.
Sword and spell. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. So,
Look
what
it up.
kind of damage is that? I don't remember.
I don't know. Necrotic. Let me check.
I don't think so.
No.
I have my spell book here.
I think it might just be
That was
straight up force.
DS. Force. It's force.
Okay, that's the one thing. It's not vulnerable, but it's not resistant.
Nice.
Yeah, you can actually.
All right.
That's force spells are the things that can chink the little chunks out of it.
Yep.
So this is good.
Old D20. I got a
Yeah, that and adamantium weapons.
Ah.
16 plus 4, right? So everything's
Uh,
no.
Yeah. Yeah, +6.
+6 for your attacks. Although
Yeah.
it's not for the arcane. +4 is fine.
Okay.
All you have to hit is 17.
And he did.
If I give a plus anything, then I did it.
Okay, so do your damage. It's a D10 for that.
D10. Let's roll it
And
out.
you get two ultra blasts.
I get 2
7?
blasts?
Okay. Yep, for each spell.
Okay.
Because you're a high level bookity moo shit.
Gotcha. And then I don't think this is going to help, but I do want to, dive forward and slice at it with my sword.
Did you hit with the second blast?
Oh, sorry. I didn't know I was doing 2, but I got confused. Let me do it again. Yes,
fine.
I hit with the second blast. And I did 8 points of damage.
It's so much easier when you're playing a character that's supposed to be confused.
Yeah, right?
It's always the right choice. So go ahead and roll to hit with your sword.
Okay, I'm going to roll it with the sword. I got a nat 20.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
So just roll your damage normally and then don't have it.
Okay. What's the sword damage?
It should be in your little sheet there. I think it's a D8 plus 3. It is.
Cutlass. There we go. Yeah. D8 plus 3. Roll. So 8
That'll
total.
do it. So it ends up
And then
being-
I also can inspirationally assist somebody as a bonus action.
You can.
Might as well
yes.
do it all. So as I slash it with my sword, I say, "Hey, you little piss baby! You think you're so fucking cool, huh? You think you're so fucking tough?" And
Holy shit! He said
And I give inspiration to Gex because he
Oh
knows
my
what to do with
God.
piss baby.
That's exactly right. I'll take inspiration for that definitely if Michael.
Awful, and I love it. Bardic, that's the.
Oh, Bardic? That's Bardic to have.
Calls it a piss baby.
Thank
All right.
you. That's part of a song. It's a very good song.
Gwilth, you're up.
Okay, I'm up. Oh dear.
You think you're so fucking tough with your cigarette arms? What are you talking about?
It sounds like something you'd see on transdimensional
We'll listen
TV.
to it after the stream's over. It's very good.
Thank you.
It's some
I'm
wild
fine.
stuff. It's great.
Let's see. Ooh, I do have a force spell. I have spiritual weapon. Haha. And that's a bonus action, even better. Okie dokie. What do I need to roll to get that sucker? Haha. Okay. We're gonna start off with. Yes! 22 with the spiritual weapon. Thank goodness.
What kind of damage is the spiritual?
Force.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
And this is gonna stick around. Which, okay. No, it's not much damage. It's just 8.
8 will help.
Yep. And now I can also go ahead and do Sacred Flame. Dex save of 16.
Yes.
Damn. Never mind.
And Gex.
Yes. I'm at the door.
Okay. So the door to you, the most interesting thing about it is it has a wheel of 6 locks.
Okay.
And it looks to you like it's intended to be time consuming to open.
Gotcha.
Dick.
I feel like I should probably just start working on this, right? Because I don't know, like, even if you kill the golem, like, what happens next? Like, we have to open the door, so...
The poison's probably not going to work. So
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to use my turn to start working on the door.
okay. Go ahead and do a lockpick.
Okay. Sweet. Lockpick. Is that
Yeah,
specific?
it still doesn't do it. So just go ahead and roll the d20, and it's going to be
Okay, gotcha.
your dex, your proficiency. You have to do it as a custom proficiency,
So I do it as
which
my.
is weird.
How do I calculate that?
Just physically roll a d20.
Okay. Sounds good. 18.
That both your bonuses will be plenty. So 1 of 6 is now open with a click.
Okay. This is gonna take a little while, folks.
And I would presume that
Does
a
the
non-spell would
Bardic
only
Inspiration
unlock
help at all?
Maybe. Sometimes depends on what's
Yes,
built.
actually, I think
Would
it would.
Should I roll Bart? Like, can I get multiple locks?
No.
Okay.
But it
All right.
will probably
Run,
go
dear.
on the next lock
Yes.
roll.
Yes.
Well, it sounds like force spells work, so I'm gonna rifle through my bag and pull out that wand of magic missiles that everybody wanted to get.
Nice.
Hey, Rocky, try this. Boo, 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 boo.
Okay, go ahead and do the damage, and
and-
it does full damage because it takes damage from force.
I'm going to expend all but one of its 7 charges, thereby giving me a 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th level magic missile. And I think each
Oh my
high
gosh.
level gives you 2 more missiles?
No, I think it's 1. I think it's.
Is it 1?
I think it's. But that's
I should be able to
still.
answer that question very easily by clicking on this spell. There we go.
That was 7th level. Jeez.
One more dart for each spell slot above first. So I get, and it starts with
3.
3. So
10?
Yeah,
9 or 10.
10, I think,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
7?
Yeah,
because it's 4
The first
at
one is
level
3 to
2.
start with, and then 6 more. So it's
Oh,
9.
that's
9
right.
missiles.
So
Which
it
one
goes
does
off
it
like a
default
Gatling gun.
That's awesome. And that's you only have that one time?
It has 7 total charges, and I use 6 of them because
Oh,
if
I
you use
see.
all of them, it just crumbles.
Okay, cool.
I'm not being completely wasteful, but this seems like a badass, so that's 3 plus 4 is
7.
7 plus 2
9.
is 9 plus 2 is 11, and then one more. 12 plus 9 is 21 points of force damage.
Sweet.
Nice.
Me spin that wand,
Done.
put it back in.
How much totally?
21.
Okay, excellent. So that's going to take that to. It's still spectacularly cool.
Oh, I'm sure. And then I'll move in the direction of the door
Okay.
because I think I want to try knock on it, and that it has a 60-foot range, but
So I'm going to try to smash the bunny.
Smash the what?
I get a 24 and a
Oh,
25.
yes.
And you're raging, right?
Yes.
So you're going to take half of this, which will be 34. So you have to 17. Then the second truck hits you. And that's going to do 30, half to 15. Boom.
5.
Boom.
Jeez.
And somehow the bunny takes it. Gimimsy, do you want to counterattack after all that?
Kick its ass.
Yes, I would like. Yes, I would very much like to beat this thing to a pulp. Ha ha! I got a not 20 and a 17. So.
Nice.
Yippee.
Yeah.
Damage?
Damage is coming. Okay, so 13, 15, 6, plus 12, 27 points.
Okay, so
Damage.
that's going to be math. Okay, still very green. Maddox.
Oh, wait, so if I'm. Okay, never mind. Go ahead. I just got hit in the head. I'm a little confused.
Ha.
I like what I did last turn. It
Do
really
more?
well.
Do it again.
All right.
Do it again.
Double Eldritch Blast. So
Sick.
first one, no, it does not beat a 17. Neither does that one. Damn it. So I missed with both my Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
Go with Sword.
You have an inspiration.
Oh, you do have an
You have an
inspiration.
inspiration. You could do a reroll on one of those. You have an inspiration saved up.
Okay. Well, then I'll do that for one of those, and it will hit.
So do your damage.
That's a D10, right?
Correct.
So that's 9. Woo!
Sweet.
Hot. And I'll do one more swing with the sword.
Yep.
That'll be 17,
Hit.
but it's not a crit. And it's 6, so that rounds down to 3.
Okay.
And this time, as I'm attacking, I'll say, Little Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail, bobbity bibbity bobbity bibbity bop 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 bop.
Oh, I
And
love that.
give some inspiration to our almost deceased barbarian.
Oh, no, I'm not even almost deceased. I'm fine.
Gwyleth, you're up.
Okie dokie. Well, we're going to go ahead and bonus action that spiritual weapon. Let's see. Please. Let that hit. 12 plus. Yes, 20 hits. Yay.
Okay.
And that is the 1d8. Boom. 6.
Okay.
But at least it doesn't get halved. And you could use some healing, I think.
I could.
Let me go for...
Wait, is the inspiration for you a D6 or D8?
I think it's a D6.
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 Gex, go ahead and do a lockpick.
Sweet. I'll just roll D20
Okay,
again.
just drop the d20.
That's a 6.
That's not going to be a success.
I'm
That's
gonna
2.
use a stream inspiration. To reroll.
Perfect.
That's a 6 again. Not great.
Yep, can't get past it this time, sadly.
Okay, so there's 5
Grundy,
lives
you're
left.
up.
Yes, I want to get in line of sight of that lock,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Knock.
Okay.
What does knock do?
It unlocks things.
Oh, that's... I would love that. That seems like a thing I would like to do.
I've heard so much about it. Unlocking things.
Ever would have guessed.
That's good stuff.
This is going real well.
There is a click. The door is unlocked, but you know it's not going to last long.
I will say, it's unlocked, but it's not going to last long.
I only got one of them. What are you talking about? I only got one of the locks so far.
Open it, push it, do something. I think maybe my spell opened the master instead of having to go through all the other ones, but it's not. It's going to close itself soon. And I will use the remainder of my movement to move 25 feet closer to the door, but it
Yeah.
probably won't get me to it. But
Gimimzi, here comes the giant train fist.
Can I do a bonus action now?
Normally you do it in your turn if you want to save something. You tell me, but what are you doing?
I was gonna hop. If I see
So normally you would say, I do that as a held action, and if I attacked, I hop. The problem is I also have movement. So you hop, and I just chase you and punch you anyway.
Okay.
Although I
You
could
can
not
go
do that
15 feet.
and punch her. Oh, yeah, I can move it 30.
He's a big boy.
Okay.
Well, unless you're running, because you also had a move, technically.
Yeah, this is my. Yeah.
Are you going away from the door, or
I want to go. We're opening the door, right?
wasn't he
We're
standing
going
right in front of the door?
Yeah, you
It's
can't
gonna
hop
chase you.
past it.
which is fine.
It's oh, I see.
Yeah.
You want to try to get you can't because the door isn't even open yet.
Oh, okay. All right. So then never mind. He's gonna hit me probably.
Only one hit,
Okay.
and that's gonna be 32 divided by 2 is 16.
16.
Are you still in one piece?
Oh yeah.
Alrighty then. And then
That's
we
still
go
got
to
54 out of 85 hit points.
Gimimzi.
Wow.
Very nice.
Fight back.
Yes.
Flash back and then go past it.
yeah, both hit. 19. Alright. So close.
And it's so far.
This. Alright. That sucks. Alright. Is 16. So halved is 8.
8, okay. Alright. So that's going to be Maddox.
So anyone who's a fan of the Bloodborne games is going to recognize this move. Where I face towards the monster, but I roll backwards a lot, very quickly.
Nice.
I think The Witcher also works like that. A lot of like,
shoulder roll.
yeah,
How
yeah.
much stuff you carrying? How much stuff you carrying, Maddox? This is gonna be ugly if you're carrying too much. You're slow rolling to it.
And see how things are flying off.
Yeah.
Unimportant piece of deck flying off my
Oh, that's
person.
awesome. I love that.
And while I'm rolling, I will a oh geez, no, I'm gonna just an inspiring line from the movie Gangs of New York with the rabbits, because there's the rabbits gang, and I can't think of a quote from that movie. But just imagine that I had come up with a great quote
It was great.
from
It is a really
Gangs
good
of New
movie.
York, right? It was
Dead rabbits.
just like Liam Neeson to inspire the rabbit.
For
party.
some reason, my brain jumped to the will be
Another
blood
inspiration, so I
and
can-
like sucking the milkshake, which is
haven't
not
seen that.
anything relevant.
Wrong movies.
No.
Yeah.
Come on, Hector.
So I can load up with inspiration, like more than one.
You can only have one.
Well, he
Okay.
gave you a
Yeah,
bardic inspiration.
It goes away
which
every
is-
turn. So
Oh, yeah,
that's why I
his
keep
is special.
Yeah.
They don't stick. They have to
Oh,
use them next
alright.
time.
That's when if you drop a d20 on something and you
Yeah.
could use a little bit more to
Yeah.
make it, you can add it.
Yeah.
That's that kind.
Bards normally have a limit. He
But
can do it
except
everywhere.
for not for attacks. So
Right, unless he's that kind of bard, which I don't
Right,
think he is.
he's not.
He's not.
No.
The battle bard.
But maybe for damage.
No, battle
No.
bards can add
No,
damage.
it's the damage, right? I think you can use it for the roll to hit. You just can't use it
Saving
for
Yes.
damage.
Oh, excellent.
All right,
Oh,
so
you can use it for
who's
the-
up?
To hit?
I believe so.
Yes.
But
Who's up?
No, you're going to do that now.
I don't know.
Might be me.
No, he went.
I had like
Last.
12
It's
minutes.
So I
probably,
think
it's probably
that's
you.
gonna be
I mean, yeah.
I think
Maddox.
Maddox was. So I didn't get the damage. Did you hit with anything? Barrett?
No, I was just trying to get to the door.
D20.
Oh, you're just gonna get out of the way. Okay, so
Yeah, I was trying
then
to
Gwilith, you're up.
No, it's not 17. It's, I think, 15.
Gwilith, you're up.
Yes. And so we are going to go ahead and do that weapon again.
Okie
Because holy
dokie.
fuck, that thing works.
Might as well.
You are my friend.
That's one of the best cleric spells, I think.
It
Nope.
really is.
Except when it misses, but it's
Except
still
when
a
it
free
misses,
hit.
but it still sticks around, and it is still chasing him.
Yeah.
And let's go ahead and see if Sacred Flame, is he gonna fail that deck save this time? I hope.
He does.
Yay!
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, 2d8.
I know how little you have to generate.
10 becomes 5.
You only had to do 4. So it had 250 hit points, but you only have to take it to yellow. So that you took it from 129 down to 124. So it stops moving. You don't destroy it. It was at half, but it is damaged enough that it can't animate anymore. So it basically stops mid-move.
Nice.
And then at 11:13,
I love you.
your companions open the door to the final chamber in the final hour. So let's go ahead and remind people that we're raising money for
Yes.
Extra Life. Our current total is 735, which is great. We were our goal was 1,000. We're surprisingly close. I'd love to hit it, but I don't think we're going to. But this is certainly excellent.
Fantastic work.
If you are so inclined and able to, please go ahead and donate. If not, we're going to take a 5-minute bio break, and we will be right back.
We'll be right.
Oh,
2. And we're back.
the door opens, and inside there is a short hallway that opens into a large circular room with a domed ceiling. Does the group investigate this area?
Fuck yes.
Yes.
So it stairs. The little tunnel is basically a ramp going down because the ziggurat doesn't really support that architecture. So you're basically under the ground line, and then there's this round room with the dome. The round room with the dome has an awful lot going on. So in the middle of the room, there is basically a pit, and above it is a geared mechanism with chains, and something is hung inside the pit. Surrounding it, there are 6 chests. On top of each chest is a ring with a jewel.
This look familiar to you, Maddox?
Nope.
Okay.
No, it's a big room.
It is a big.
It's a big hole. We're all friends.
Yes.
Let's go take a look.
Take a closer look at the rings. Do they all look the same, or they look different?
Each has a different jewel. One is green, one is white, red, black, yellow, and blue.
Can I make a check to see if they're trapped in any way? Or if I can pick them up?
They are not.
They're not trapped.
Some of my responses will be tempered by the fact that it's 11:24.
Totally fair. Totally fair. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm gonna pick one up.
Okay, it's a lovely ring.
Okay.
Simple band featuring the rather large jewel.
Are any of them
Gotcha.
styled in a more masculine heavy ring / feminine?
They're identical.
They're all identical,
Identical
except for the
rings.
stones.
Okay. Can we look down at the creature in the pit?
Is there
There's
a
no
creature?
creature.
In the pit?
However, there's a mechanism to
Okay.
pull the chains, and there's a big box or something hanging down. It's at least 15 foot down in that pit.
I kind of want this.
Budget.
I want to see what's in it.
Yeah.
Pull it up.
So you also investigate the chests.
Yeah. I'm just gonna generally scan the room, make sure there's not
So-
traps and shit.
Investigate open.
Each one has a lock,
Okay.
but there's no keyhole. And each one on the lock, it's just got like a little padlock thing. There's an inset area on each lock. And the inset area matches the ring. And there's a little band of color. And the ring on the chest matches the color of the band on the lock for that chest.
Well, that
Do you
seems
want to
great.
open these
On
up
a nose.
before we get that thing up?
I think this is like the supplies or the gear of the people we saw in the rooms back there.
That seems likely.
I don't
So
know what
let's not
opening it
mess with it.
means. So, yeah.
No. That seems like it would be rude.
Well, I would like to take the stuff. I think some bad stuff could happen potentially.
Some pretty fucking bad stuff to happen.
Does your robe of eyes hear anything down there?
Ooh, that's a good question. Do I?
Perception roll.
Perception roll? Okay.
I know I'm asking you to hear things with your eyes,
No,
but magic is fun.
Magic is weird like
Magic
that.
is re-fucking ridiculous.
That is a 19.
Very faint. Very, very faint.
Okay.
Shallow breathing.
So,
I hate to ask this of you, the haunted head of my tome. That's what I love from my old age.
Yes?
I know you can't technically fly, but you can hover. Would you mind too terribly, jumping down into that pit and getting a closer look for us?
Very well.
Thank you.
And the head. By the way, that was 3 years of education at Cold Town to get that physicality.
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
that wasn't a hideout. Like Roy never taught those kinds of classes. I mean,
that's a Michael Jasper special.
that was all Jastro. Like the whole rev up, which is all like squash and stretch. I was doing a little animation just
Yeah, I
getting
saw
there.
that.
I saw
Yeah.
little
Did
so
not
that's
put
all I
it back.
noticed.
It's a combination of like influences, and then the head jumps in the pit, and he goes, "We."
And I can see it here when it's
Oh, and then you see that,
yeah.
and it hits. So there's like a boom, and then you hear shit, and it bounces.
What's it look like down
It's on essentially a coffin, and it's got chains bolted so he can pull it up.
I mean, I'll tell you, it's a coffin, but
That
there's no
seems ominous.
openings. Are you writing on it? Anything like that?
I'm only on the ass end here. I could try to slide down the side to get another look, but I expect I will fall past it.
Please don't.
You can just bring him back, right?
Yeah, I could resummon him, but
Very well. Remember me!
and he also sheds dim light. So like if his writing,
He backs up and falls, and you're going to get a glimpse because he can't
as he
stop
falls, right?
of the top of the basically it's a sarcophagus, but it sort of looks because it's metal. It kind of looks a modern casket. There is a ring that has the same 6 colored insets. Like so, there's circles with indents, the kind of shape of those rings, and then farewell. Poof.
So he falls more than 300 feet away.
No, he gives up after falling about 5-10 feet. He doesn't stick around.
Oh,
Smart.
He didn't much like the impact.
Oh, I can understand that. So I'll tell them that there's another. There's not just so there's ring just like on each individual chest. All 6 of them are on this casket as well.
Bingo.
So do all 6 of those guys need to be awake and functioning in order to open this?
Well, I think maybe just the rings to
Okay.
open
I
it.
think just the ring.
Well,
I could save you
yeah,
a tiny bit of time. One of you detects magic.
yeah.
Yes, they're magic, so someone would have to attune to the rings to use them.
Okay.
But I will give you that the wizard realizes that the right person would have to attune.
Yeah, I think
So you'd have to use identify to figure out who that would be.
Okay.
So it's not a general attunement. Some things, items need specific things, and there are things that are for specific lines, people, like this will only work for Arthur's house. You don't know what's required to attune to these.
Okay. I feel like we're on the same page. We think it's the.
I think it's the.
So I don't know why he would have set this up, but mine is not to question why. But my thinking is that we try the rings on the sleeping people.
Yes. See if they wake up.
I'm thinking that in theory, if they can. Now, the indentations in the sarcophagus are arranged in such a way, would 6 people be able to all get their hands in there?
Yeah, it's not that broad. So if there were 3 on a side, you definitely.
Okay, so it's big. It's like a big circle. Okay.
Yeah.
Because if they all.
Picture like lying a wreath,
'Cause
like that kind of.
Oh yeah.
If our theory is correct, and whether or not his body is Zibrix or not, or Zibrix might be in the sarcophagus, in either case, the 6 minds in that body. I don't mean to speak of you in the. You're right there in your body. There are 6 minds in your body, and there are 6 bodies out there. We want to get those minds back into their proper bodies. I think. I mean, that
that
seems
sounds
like a
good to
decent
me.
thing to do.
What happens
If
to
it
you,
means I
though,
don't have to keep
Maddox?
going down into this hole over and over again, then yes, let's do that.
Yeah, in theory, that's what that would do. Now, as far as what that body you're in right now is, or who it is, I don't know if it's Zebrex or a third party. I don't know if that sarcophagus is empty or if you need to lay in it. Maybe we need to get the sarcophagus out of the hole.
But there's breathing in it.
Keep her breathing.
There is something in it from the. Well, it sounds like there's something in it. That's all I know.
There's breathing.
But the question is, though, if the magic involves getting the minds out of him and into those bodies,
Okay.
if that's what this is for, maybe we need to get whatever's in there out and put him in it, and then
I think
Voltron
we
Okay.
probably need to see about the bodies
The
and
rings
the
on the
rings.
bodies first.
yeah, I guess that's step 1.
Yes,
Yeah.
and so is that critter out there? I mean,
Shudder.
uh,
You
Gonna
you
be
check,
awake
you examine
again.
it with Arcana. It looks like it can work again if you repair it. So if you do the rest of the hit points to destroy it, it's never coming back.
So it's just so damaged that it
It's so
can't
damaged it
function
can't work.
anymore?
Yeah.
all right,
So you could repair it and it's functional,
No,
but it's
I
not
don't
going to
want
suddenly
function.
come back.
All right. Oh,
It also doesn't regenerate. So someone would have to come in, and an artificer would have to repair the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you able to tell if any of us can like attune to these rings, or does it have to be the 6 bodies? Because we're just saying that. I don't think we know.
If you identified the ring, it would tell you about the attunement.
Okay.
But that's gonna take a him.
Identify is a spell that I can do. If I cast it out of my 3 first level spell slots, I can do it in a minute. but it only identifies a single item.
Oh.
And then if I do a ritual, I can cast it in 11 minutes. But it doesn't cost me a spell
Let's
to do
the
that.
ritual. Let's do.
You got time.
I don't know how much time we have or if we're under any kind of ticking clock here.
It
Doesn't
doesn't
feel
seem
like
like we are.
So.
Yeah, go ahead, do a ritual.
Sweet.
So I'll hunker down with one of these rings.
Which one?
Which gem do we want to start with?
The
Red
biggest
one?
one.
I think the
Red
black one goes to the
Okay.
tiefling. That's what I'm just.
I
So-
grab the red one.
It can be attuned by Maddox.
Apparently, you can attune this item, Maddox.
Well,
Oh, cool. I mean, no, I'm just here. I'm just here to like.
I'll bet all
Do
of the
whatever
rings
you
to be attuned to him.
I agree.
Let's test that
Let's
theory.
try
I'll
the
grab
next
another
one.
one. Let's grab the black one. Do the
It
same.
can
Alright.
be attuned by Maddox.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm kind of thinking. Yeah.
And by the way, while you were doing those rituals, I got caught up on some of the things that I did. Thank you all for letting me know what happened. There's some crazy stuff that I did. I'm sorry, and
Yeah,
also you're
nice.
welcome.
It's all
It's all good. We love you.
You're quite a
All
character.
right, well, let's-
You're quite a character.
Can he attune to all 6 at the same time? Or
Are we gonna
Normally?
Thanos?
Only 2 rings at a time. But so far, Maddox has
Okay.
already done at least 3 things that normally aren't possible.
That is
Including being host to 6 distinctive people.
Yeah, that's not a normal thing
Maybe
at all.
each of them can attune.
That scans metaphysically.
Yeah.
Can we let?
and
we
you
have
know
to
something
get-
else I've done that I don't think he expected was I brought 4 strangers together to become best friends with me and with each other.
It's like there's 10
Rare
people here,
thing.
and we're all good friends.
Wow.
Yes,
The,
This is,
Yeah.
it's like that.
the journey was the treasure all along.
So I guess we just hand him all the rings.
Yeah.
You know,
I
So,
OG Mandarin style.
so do you begin?
Yeah.
So attunement is you put them on and you concentrate.
Yeah.
So-
I'll start
I think we need to have.
Can we do one and let him open one of the cages?
So which one do you start with? Green, white, red, black, yellow, or blue?
I don't know. I don't
Green.
know about this.
Okay. After 1 hour, the gem lights up, and you are now attuned to the green ring.
Woohoo! Oh god, this is gonna take 6 hours.
Should
Holy
we
shit.
try the chest? What do you think? What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, sounds like a plan.
I'll-
Okay.
Try opening that thing.
By this
so-
power, Green Lantern's might. Oop.
Okay. So you touch the ring to the chest. 2 things happen. 3. First thing, there's a flash of green light. Second thing, there's a click, and that hasp of that lock opens. Third thing, he passes out.
Oh
What's in the chest?
You open up the chest,
Yeah.
and it contains ranger clothes and a cape and a bow and a long sword and some like archer's bracers, like gear for a ranger.
Based on the cut and sizing of the outfit,
Um,
can we possibly...
Probably the high elf.
I'm
so
already
you head
running.
over there.
I'm gonna follow you.
I'm gonna see who's
The
awake.
first pool has a high elf dripping with oil, shivering a little bit, looking really disoriented.
It's okay. It's okay.
Do I know you?
I mean, one version of you does. Hi, I'm
What does
Cruella.
that mean?
There have been lots of you all inside one body for a while. Let's get you your stuff.
Do you have clothes? Because
Yes,
I can't
it's this
stand
way.
because of my penis.
It's this way. Come on.
Or, well, the thing I said about my penis. Before I go, could I have a cloak or a?
Yes.
Thank you. I mean, I understand it matters.
If it matters to you, then it matters.
I just don't want to be rude. I'm not even sure who I am. So he puts
If it helps,
the scrap
I'm a
of cloth
doctor.
and stands up. I'm not even sure what that. Are you a healer?
Yes.
Oh well, Wang Akimbo then.
It's a Kimbo?
Pulls you up. And about this time,
You can call me
Maddox
Will.
is
Come on.
coming around.
Oh,
How you feeling
I just
there,
had the
Mr. Maddox?
craziest dream that I was opening a chest with a ring. Oh, that happened.
And
So a high elf enters the room who looks really familiar. Like, this could be a brother kind of familiar.
I don't know you.
The mask looks familiar to me.
Huh.
It should. You were inside it for a while.
Oh, that's not my gear, but that all looks familiar. But it's not actually mine. It's like somebody getting things they knew I would want.
that makes sense.
Well, your original gear was probably destroyed.
Along with your original body.
Oh, I remember an
If you
explosion.
look at yourself, you may notice some scarring.
Oh,
You were in a horrible accident. What was this, about 10 years ago?
10 years.
Yeah.
the color of some of these fingers don't match the rest.
That is
Yes.
Somebody went to a lot of effort to rebuild you.
Zerbrix the Plane Strider learned how to piece people together.
That name's familiar.
Yeah.
I don't remember mine though.
That's okay. We'll figure it
He
out.
puts his stuff on, and it fits perfectly.
Fantastic. Do you maybe want to see if that ring will fit him now, or? No,
Hey,
let's
yeah.
just keep going.
You know what? Should I give you this ring? Should I give him the ring?
Yeah, sure.
So
Nice.
he puts it on, and it fits, and it's still glowing.
Oh, it's still a tube. That's fascinating.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
That shouldn't be possible.
And yes.
But this is like the third impossible thing I've seen today.
Or at
So
least-
and have you had breakfast?
not yet, no.
So it's the third impossible thing before breakfast.
Indeed.
Okay, Maddox, which one do you want to try next?
Whatever is
Do all
next
of them?
on,
Yes.
Okay, cool.
on the rookie.
The white gem lights up.
After another hour,
One by one, we will.
I'm running back down to the bodies to see who gets up out of
A
You want to
very
bring the clothes with you?
straight. Oh, we could bring because you pop the chest, you just bring
Yes.
the stuff with.
Yes.
Do you pass out every
a-
time, Maddox?
Female half elf, long blonde hair. Once she's moving, like laying there, she was just beautiful. She's very severe. Like once you see like the way she holds her face, and you see why quickly. She's a paladin.
Oh.
So you have like partial plate and like lots of like starburst emblems, and she is a very intense looking woman.
Sassmaster.
You healed me?
Depending on which version of you are, yes.
That's nonsense, but I see you're a priestess. Have I been raised?
Yes. If you look, you'll see that you have been pieced together from multiple bodies.
Well, that's blasphemy.
Yeah, we're gonna go try to kill the guy that did it. I think that's the plan.
I'd
All
be
we
on board.
need-
Sweet.
We don't. We might not need to kill him.
It's the same thing happened in Maddox is waking back up again.
Come on, let's get
do,
you back
do you
over.
pass
and
off the
we're-
ring?
There you go. Have
She
a ring.
puts it on, and it does glow.
Oh, good.
With every time this happens,
True
you feel a
champion.
little less confused.
Oh, thank
Right.
goodness.
Red one next.
Yes, please.
Yep.
Okay. Montage. Male gnome. He's the rogue.
Ah.
So he's got some leather. He has braces of daggers. Cool. I'm a golem or something.
Uh-huh.
That's fucking rad. I'm hungry. Do you have any pie?
Fresh out.
Not anymore.
Shit.
Fresh
Can
out.
I get some pie? I'd like some pie.
Not right this
I'm
second,
fucking
but
hungry,
later.
sister.
We still have some
We do
food,
have
I think.
food, just not pie.
Whatever I am, it was built to be hungry.
You could have my rations. Come on.
All
A
right.
bag of holding all
Thanks.
sorts of nice stuff.
All
I
right.
got 20 days worth of travel
So
rations.
once
that will
again,
actually do.
poor Maddox wakes up,
Poor man.
hands off the ring.
No ring.
I need an insight check from Maddox.
Okay. Let's do an insight check. Roll a d20 and get a natural 1.
Shit.
So
Oh no.
Still confused.
with the 1, I will give you the information that you feel something inside you that you've not been expressing. That's kind of rising to the surface. But with the 1, you get absolutely no sense of what that might be. Zero
Okay.
sense. So, Black.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the human male. He is a monk. So he's just got like robes, sandals, a staff. He's got very little. I mean, like he's got a bag that's just got like seeds in it, which apparently he just eats one a day. Like he is basically a fairly high level monk.
That's impressive.
I dreamt of fire, and I dreamt of a broken mirror.
That makes a lot of sense. There's been 6 or 7 of you all in one body ever since some weird explosion happened with your adventuring party.
We were in the labyrinth in White Plume Mountain.
It got sealed after
There
your
was-
accident.
We were attacked.
By...
Demon?
Oh, goodness.
Powerful one.
Oh, goodness.
I remember my companions and I fighting lesser demons fairly regularly, especially there was a woman, beautiful. I loved her, but she loved only her god.
Oh, yes, we've already gotten her woken up.
She took us to many battles against demons.
That makes a lot of sense.
And by the way, it's very clear that he is more clear-minded than any of them. And you're pretty sure that's like a monk thing. You don't know a ton about monks, but a lot of it is like clarity of mind. So the fact that he's been able to be more together makes a great deal of sense.
Okay.
So he comes back up. Maddox is waking up. Are you all right?
I'm feeling better and better.
Thank
Less and
you
less
for
stress.
thank you for carrying me.
Oh.
Hey, I think we were carrying each other.
You might be
So
right.
Do you know
thank
what your name
you.
is? 'Cause
Something with an M.
okay, because we've been calling... This body has been going by Maddox.
Maddox.
Oh,
Are,
that's not a
are,
name.
Are you all
What? Wait.
Maddox?
Oh, we had an ox that carried a lot of our gear on adventures, and sometimes we would. Well, it fell ill. It ate something it shouldn't have, and we called it Mad Ox until the paladin was able to remove the disease from it. From that point onward, we referred to it as Mad Ox.
Famous child rapper Matt Ox.
That's adorable.
Sorry.
So are you going to do the yellow one now?
Yeah, yellow's next.
Yes.
Okay. I need another insight roll, Maddox.
Right here. 5
God,
plus 4, so 9.
Same non-information. The yellow one is the human woman with the mane of red hair. She is a bard.
That makes sense.
And she's got instruments and beautiful clothes.
So there's one left.
Only one.
So
Tiefling is blue.
if we take this last chunk of Maddox's brain that we know of, what's left?
I don't know who else is in there.
This is amazing. I mean, I'm only
all of
counting
you have-
6, though.
Yeah, that's...
You're like
Do you know how many...
Our fellowship was 7.
Oh.
Then whoever this is the 7th.
No,
Right?
not necessarily.
Maybe.
Or that person might be in the casket.
I mean, that would make sense
We
that
had
they're
a-
super
Also
scarred
be a
up and
person.
they
Listen to
escaped.
her.
We had a tracker.
Yes,
There was a holy warrior.
yes, we have him.
There was
Got her.
a cut purse.
Got him.
There was, my dear friend, the monk,
Yes.
Yes.
myself,
Yes.
the dashing sorcerer tainted with demon blood.
That's okay.
Oh.
And then, I don't remember his name, but I know we called him Planestrider sometimes.
Oh,
Oh, thank goodness.
Zerberex.
Yes. Oh, right. It wasn't his born name, but he liked palindromes.
That makes
So he renamed himself something that would
Zerberex.
be the same forward and
backwards
back.
as forward. Oh, thank goodness.
I think his name was something like John, which was nowhere near grand enough for someone like him.
Of course not. Thank
What
goodness.
was what happened to? Do you recall happening to you?
It was an explosion. I think Zebrex tried something, maybe a banishment. He tried to confront the demon. I don't remember exactly, and I don't know the spells. I mean, I don't have that kind of lore, but something went terribly wrong. It was something that Zerberix attempted.
Shall we get this last one?
I
Let's
was
rip the
going
Band-Aid
to
off, yeah.
say I think there's a demon coming.
I'm pretty sure there's
I
a demon
agree.
coming, but I'd rather have everyone in their own bodies to when back.
And Maddox, you wake up, and you feel. I'm going to send you some information.
Ooh. We're in
Okay.
trouble.
We send you
It's
a
either 2 or 3. Okay.
Facebook message. This is always easy when I just write tribe. There we go.
Before we do the last one, do we think we want that casket
Up?
down the pit or up?
I feel
I'm
like
thinking up.
I don't know. I feel like we go step by step. There's less chance for like.
It's gonna take all of the rings to open it up anyway. We
That's a
might
good
as well
point.
bring it up to the top.
Okay, sure.
But
That's good.
here's the thing: is I have a feeling that either the thing in the casket or this body are going to be real bad, and we won't know until we do the final ring,
That's the problem.
and that may be too late.
Yeah. So bring it up now.
I don't know.
What, yeah. I don't really know what to do. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm gonna go ahead and start cranking on the thing to bring the casket up.
It is geared such that it doesn't take much strength. So it you see it gradually rise up. And the mechanism, when you go all the way to the top, actually has a thing that will swing it over and set it up.
Ooh, nice.
Maddox starts to wake up again. Every time the set of his face looks different.
How do you feel? Okay.
I feel great. Could not be happier. And I hope everybody's feeling good too. I hope this is all working out exactly the way you wanted it to. Because
We don't know yet. How many are you right now? Can you tell how many are inside there?
it's kind of a strange question. I'm kind of just getting used to the idea of there being less. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. No, it's a valid question. I wish I had a better answer.
I'm sorry.
Do you feel relieved in any way, here, Maddox?
Yeah.
Is it better?
I feel
Better?
much better.
Okay, good.
Feel
That's good to know.
Much better.
Okay.
I do.
Forming whole paragraphs has got to be just a delight. Like having whole thoughts.
Yeah. Like after getting accidentally stoned, eating an edible and coming out of it and being like, oh, yes, I can
I can talk
have
again.
normal thoughts.
That's good.
Yeah.
Now, since this has been taking several hours, we probably could go ahead and get that long rest in while it's all happening.
No, because you have to be in a complete protected place where you could
Yeah,
rest.
this is not a.
And this is not a
protected
safe protected place.
Damn.
Okay.
Dungeons generally, I don't allow most
No,
rest.
that's fair.
I would short rest or healing.
Short rest you could have done. Although, did you do one since your last long rest?
No.
No.
Okay. So go ahead and do your short rest.
Thank you.
So you give the ring to the bard.
Yep.
So the only ring left is the that final one,
The blue one.
which is the blue one.
I guess
I don't know what's going to happen
Let's
next.
do it.
Here we
I
go.
just want to say it's been a time. I appreciate you putting up with all the different versions of me and all the confusion. I hope I helped in some way, and I know you've helped me, so thank you for that.
Aw,
you did.
you've
did.
been an angel.
Thank you, Maddox.
Not literally.
So you attune to the final ring.
Yep.
When you do, the ring lights up, and Maddox drops dead.
Oh, shit!
The ring is on his finger, still glowing, and he is definitely dead.
I'm gonna run go get the tiefling and bring him
Okay.
back.
Barrett, you are currently any of the 6 Maddox you want to be. Which
Okay.
of them would you like to be playing?
It's a pity we can't get everyone here to play them all.
I think I wanted to play the one I was playing, like the sixth Maddox.
Okay, so you're the tiefling. You're a sorcerer. So you end up with arcane focus wand. You've got sexy tiefling finery. Like you've got a dagger. So you come back.
Running with
It
his
kind of
stuff
looks
over
to
the
all of
thing.
you like you took everything out of Maddox. There doesn't seem to have been anything that you could perceive left.
It was just a shell.
He is decomposing.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
you will, Marcus. Sort of. Well, could have known you better. Pretty kick ass.
Rest in peace.
I was
No,
friends
no,
with like
you're
6
all
different
here.
people in that
The
book.
paladin. Something in that casket is foul.
Oh no. That's gonna be the demon then. Oh damn it! All we needed was Zerbrex.
Well,
Stupid squared circle.
so we can open the casket, but why would we do that?
Well, we still don't have the square circle.
That's true. But do we think it's in there? Do we think it's...
If the banishment went terribly, terribly wrong, it could be that Zerbrex and the demon kind of combined like
Okay.
they all did. But
Then who's walking around the Zerbrix right now?
Plus, this dead body is
Oh, you're
decomposing very
right.
quickly.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Can we pull that mask off?
Or
Yes.
somebody has been walking
Take a
around.
look at him. Any of these 6 assembled individuals have any idea if this body was Zerbrex? Is there any way to tell?
They
Or who they
compare
consider
notes
as?
and they believe it's pretty fucked up, but yes, they think so.
Okay.
So the Zerbrex walking around,
Is the demon.
possibly.
Well,
Well, it-
only one way to find out. We still need
Well,
this.
But why are we have these crafted bodies?
Yes. So the person who was walking around calling themselves Zerbrex after the explosion ended up learning how to create bodies piecemeal.
That's
Put you back in.
very
Made-
powerful magic.
Yeah.
Made one for himself. And we're trying to
And he did this for us?
presumably.
Probably not.
I guess the end result will be for himself, but he also did it for a vampire in another dimension, probably as a test case to
As a
help
test
perfect his
case.
art. My guess is whatever's in that casket is probably the ultimate example of whatever this art is. But I don't understand why it's locked and why it needs those rings to open it that attune to you all 6.
And we still don't know where
So,
the other Zerbrex has been for the past 2 years.
Sorcerer, go ahead and give me an Arcana test. This is going to be at a plus
Alright.
8.
Ooh, +8. Nice.
Yeah, he's needing to do his.
His actual stuff.
So, if all 6 rings are required and they have to be attuned, to open it, all of you would have had to have been released. So there may have been a reason why you would need to be away from that central form first before opening the thing. So that's the answer to the question, why would you need that?
Okay.
So it would be to prove that they weren't still together.
Gotcha.
But where's Zerbrex?
I mean, all of this seems like we've gone through a lot of work to do something somebody wants us to do, and yet I feel like we don't have any other option.
I agree.
Like, we can't get home without. Where are we going to go? We're going to live
without the
here?
Squared circle.
No, you're right. We should.
Fuck
We should.
that.
I mean,
Start thinking like an MMO character. Well, I will grind a level until I have plane shift.
yes.
Like-
That's not an option, because I could also rest up and learn banishment and send a few of you home, I guess.
Now let's pop it.
But that won't stop that
He's
apocalypse.
not wrong.
Stop the
Like, you don't come from this planet.
Yeah, I could
So
say
what's the day you can be like,
Absolutely
you're going home?
would.
Would we?
But
I
you
would never.
doesn't
I would
take
never
care
talk to
of
any of you again if any
Yeah,
of
the
you decided
apocalypse
to do
happened,
this.
So
Yeah.
That would not stop the
Yeah,
apocalypse.
We have to do.
We're
we
dead
have to-
either way.
Circle.
And we're not safe enough here to long rest, so I just have to punt with the spells I have and hope that it's not too terribly dangerous.
Let's do this thing.
No. This
Okay.
is gonna be dangerous.
The various Medoxai prepare various weapons.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna poison one of my daggers.
Poison all of them.
I only
I'm
have
gonna,
two.
right before
Poison both.
right before they plant the rings, I'll cast the spell.
What? Let me see what sort of buffs I can put on y'all ahead of time.
You sound like World of Warcraft people.
I mean, well,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay. Well, guidance and resistance are both at wills.
Bless is a classic.
Bless is a classic.
You're
I
not
will
wrong.
drink my potion of heroism for
That's
my
a good
10
plan.
temporary hit points that last for an hour.
Bless will let me do up to 3 creatures per. And I only have one level 1 slot left. Worth it. I do have 2 level 2 slots though, and that will add on more.
You cast preparatory spells.
Yes.
Alright, everyone gets blessed then.
Sweet.
They circle up.
D4.
It is, yeah. You roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw of your choice.
Is it one time or?
Oh, no, it's whenever a target
Yeah.
makes an attack roll or
Yeah.
saving throw before the
It's
spell ends.
Yeah.
Which is only a minute. Still,
That's 10 rounds, though.
that is 10 rounds. That gets,
All right.
and that'll
So-
get everyone.
The 6 Medoxai form a semicircle around the casket. Are you ready?
Ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Okay. You open the thing. There is a burst of energy and surprising circle/no one. A nearly perfect physical human specimen rises up out of the casket. He also has stitch marks, but they are almost entirely healed. It's just a little pink. And he is dressed like a wizard. So he has got a long gray beard. He has very dark eyes. And he is clearly possessed. So his eyes have like flames in them. He is wreathed in flame. You can see the artifact you're looking for around his neck.
Oh,
Okay.
damn it.
So everyone roll initiative.
God damn it.
Really?
Or is
Okay.
that dirty 21?
10.
11.
You
Hang
must
on.
Not.
For dirty 21 there. Gwileth, what'd you get?
11.
And Gimimzi
10.
and Maddox. Sorcerer Maddox.
4.
So the first person to react is Gex. What does Gex do?
Oh boy. I kind of wish I didn't roll so good.
Ha!
Like legit.
Yeah. Well, you can always just wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna have both the daggers out and kind of just wait to see if he makes a first move.
Okay. Between Gex and Gwileth, he acts. So I need Mr. Tribe to give me, just roll a raw d20 for me. So roll, the demon possessed fellow raises a flaming hand. Give me a d20.
Yeah, I rolled. I got a 3.
Okay. The ranger bursts into flames and is reduced basically to ash.
Okay.
Roll again.
Cool. 14.
Okay. The paladin burns, is wounded, but is not destroyed. And again,
9.
the rogue is burned to ash. Again,
Not going well. 6. Fuck.
the monk is burned to ash. And
I
again,
was just throwing his head in the video like, why are we here?
and again,
Fuck. 5.
no more bard. And last, the sorcerer.
Which is
9.
Okay. Mr. Tribe, you are currently playing the Paladin.
Yeah.
Because
why.
all the others are gone.
Oh boy.
It did not
Good
affect
start.
anyone but those characters. So the four of you were not, by whatever it did, just affected those people.
Okay.
So there's a lot of screaming and a very funny smell in the air.
I don't find it funny.
Gwileth, what do you do? Screaming in the air was not meant to be a joke. That's a bad thing. Gwileth, what do you do?
I'm looking really quick to see if I've got anything that can raise them all.
Oh gosh, no.
Don't think
No,
I
no.
do. That
In fact, I don't
dead.
think you have anything to raise any of them because they've been
No,
reduced
they're-
to ash.
they're
Yeah,
ashes.
he's right.
pretty sure.
You would need a resurrection, which
Or something even
I
better.
don't
we're not
have,
nearly high
and
enough level.
my
Yeah,
raised
they
dead
require like
scroll
having
will-
the full body, almost all of them.
Yep, it's us. It's just us.
This is gonna suck.
So what do you do?
Blast him. Blast him.
Yes, I'm gonna have to, aren't I? Okay.
with everything we got.
Yeah, we just gotta murder.
Wait, do I want to use up my last 4th level?
Yes.
Okay.
We're after midnight on the street.
I think I've got to. Yeah.
This isn't the time to hold back.
No, it's not.
Yes.
We're gonna do
Listen to
Guardian
the
of
dwarf,
Faith,
yeah.
think. I think we're gonna do Guardian of
The
Faith.
dwarf does many things. Okay, the guardian appears, and I believe it immediately damages. And then again, when I move, so do I get a save, and that's the way that
It's
works?
a Dex 16.
Guardian of Faith is
I
so
fail with a 4.
Oh, thank God! He takes 20
That thing is
radiant.
crazy.
Okay, it actually takes double damage from radiant,
Yes.
so it takes 40 points from the guardians of faith.
Guardians of Faith is
So
insane.
it really is.
It is the best.
It's
Duration
clear.
of 8 hours.
It's clear the demon is shrieking. So you kind of see a little bit of like a over, like superimposition. So the demon screams. Obviously, the person's riding along with it. Gimimzi.
Oh, me?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, then, rage!
I imagine that's a thing you would do.
Yeah, I got rage. And let's see what this bug does to him. Alright, wild surge. Number 4. Oh, yes! Okay, magic infuses one weapon of my choice that I am holding until my rage ends. The weapon's damage type changes to force, and it gains the light and thrown properties with a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet. If the weapon leaves my hand, the weapon reappears in my hand at the end of the current turn.
Kratos axe.
Okay,
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
what is it?
Kratos from God of War.
Go ahead, roll.
And yeah, I'm gonna roll to hit that bastard. What do I need?
I'm not going to tell you. Let me roll. Give me what you got.
Tell me what you got. I have 2 22s.
They both hit.
All right,
Goodness.
and let's do some damage on that bitch. Oh yes, yes. 31 force damage.
Lord. All right, it's still green. Okay, that's gonna be that. But yeah, it's not bright green.
I can use my action now. Is that how that works? I apologize.
Normally, when your round's up, you need to use it or say I'm holding it. But what are you
I'm
doing?
sorry. I guess that's what I was planning on doing.
Yeah.
I didn't
So
say
what are you doing?
specifically. I'm going to throw one of the poison tip daggers.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
That is a nat 1.
That's gonna miss.
Uh-oh.
Grundir, what you got? Show me what you got.
I got 1 dagger.
Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Ooh, that's a very impressive sounding spell.
Yes. A 5-foot square in occupied space on the ground. I can see within range next to this thing. A medium hand, medium being the size of a medium being so.
Right.
hand.
So it's a big fucking
Yeah.
hand. Right.
Rises up from the bursts up. It's made of compacted soil,
Oh yes.
and it reaches for one creature I can see. That guy.
Yep,
He must make a strength saving throw.
he failed.
On a failed save, he takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage and is restrained for the spell's duration. and then he can fight back against it. He takes 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then being restrained means that his speed is 0. He attacks against him at advantage. His attacks have disadvantage, and he has disadvantage on dexterity.
So he can only try to get out.
During his turn, he can use his action to try to break out, and then during my turns, I can crush for more damage.
All right.
And it lasts
So
for 2 minutes as I concentrate on the hand. And I do this.
So Barrett, you want to go on with the sword?
Yeah, let's do some paladin shit.
Roll the hit.
Is that?
I'll give you the modifier, and you're going to end up using a smite. So I'll just let you know all the numbers.
Yeah.
Just roll ahead, go ahead and roll the hit.
At advantage.
I rolled a
At
14.
advantage.
Is that with the
I rolled a
advantage?
14.
With advantage?
Yeah, 13. I rolled a 14 and 13, so 14. So
Okay, 14 with
So
your
plus
bonus
8.
hits. So you're going to roll for a longsword, which is you're using 2 hands. So that's a D10, and that's going to be at a +4. But you're also going to be rolling 2d8 for your... actually, roll the d10 +4 first.
Okay. So that's 11.
Okay, and then roll 2d8, but double it. Because that's your smite is
Smite
radiant.
is beautiful. I love Smite. Yeah,
Yeah.
Smite's beautiful.
Yeah, paladins
So-
are damage engines.
I got
Those undead demons, they're the
9,
best.
and then I double it, so 18 with the smite.
18's good. And that takes it
Thank you, Maddox.
yellow.
Woo! Okay.
Die,
right.
foul demon!
Gex, you're give me an insight check.
Okay. Insights. Just an 11.
Okay. It wasn't important, never mind.
Okay. Well,
So what do you
I'm
do?
going to use my my last of these. I said over there.
Okay.
Reroll that. And got 11 again.
God damn
It is equally important, but I'm pretending it's not important to
But
make you
can
feel
I
good.
can I use my
You have
You
the
have
inspiration
I have
still.
inspiration.
You could never
No,
reroll
and
a
you-
reroll.
Have you been?
Okay. Well,
Have
this is an addition. This is an additional.
This is
Have
the
you
bardic
been rolling your
inspiration that
bless?
would add on the.
Yes. So you can go ahead
You
and
can
add.
also add on the 1d4 for the bless.
Always
You
roll
can
six.
do that, yes. And those do stack.
So I don't have bardic. I have blessed. That's what I was talking about. Sorry.
So that's the D4.
That's the D4.
Add a 1d4 and hopefully get a 4.
Added a 1, so that's a 12. Not
That's
great.
not good enough.
Okay,
Gotcha.
that's fine. I guess I don't care.
Versus.
Whatever.
So what do you do?
I'm going to throw my last dagger with the poison tip on it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Yeah. This will be sneak attack, right? Because you're engaged.
Yes.
Thank God.
That is a I'm rolling like crap all of a sudden. 11 to hit,
Oh, that's a miss.
but I get advantage because he's restrained still.
Correct. Because, right.
Please roll that.
I rolled even worse.
Oh no.
Terrible,
Okay.
terrible. Wait.
So on my round, I do have a legendary thing that I'm going to use, but it's going to eat the round.
Okay.
So he has to break out of the hand, but he's going to automatically do it. So this round, it can't use. It has an ability called Shrive, which I'll leave it to your imagination what that will do to the bunny. But it can't use it this round because this round it has to go stupid hand and break free. All right, so Gwyleth, make insight check, please.
Okie dokie.
Which tribe?
I should have it.
Okay. Sounds good.
Murder.
I've never heard that word in my entire life.
Nat 20.
Ooh, boy.
So 28.
So you know how I mentioned that it was kind of you're seeing the person and the demon?
Yeah.
You think the person is fighting the demon.
Oh, thank goodness.
So you're getting I'm fighting, facial expressions are hard to see past all of it. With a 20 though, you're you think Zerberex is not with the demon.
Come on,
Is actively
Zerbrix, kick him
fighting
out!
What do you do? What do you do?
Gonna keep doing with the radiant damage.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me get that. He has to make his save.
He's going to use one of his legendaries to make the save.
Then he is going to take
So he's
half.
used 2.
So he takes 10 damage. That gets
Becomes
double,
20.
so 20. And I think I shall also go ahead. 'Cause, yeah, I've got something.
No, I will save my last second level spell
You
in case I
mimsy.
need it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and hit it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have any. I don't have time to even check in about that. Yeah, that hits.
Damage.
It's I'm gonna have to do two. I'm doing 2 of them.
Okay.
19.
20.
I don't have inspiration still because that went away. Okay, one of them hits.
Okay. Damage.
Yeah, 12.
Oh, it's not quite red, but almost. It is
It's-
not looking good.
All right,
Sweet.
let's take this thing down.
And I guess the way that would look is the overlay of the demon is getting weaker, so it's less of a strong presence around it. At this point, Grundir, the hand has been
is still
shattered.
there.
Oh yeah, so it just grabs again.
Yeah, all it does is he breaks out. It doesn't actually destroy the
Okay,
hand as long
so
as we keep concentrating on
They
it. so it'll
shrugged
break
away.
again.
And do you have to roll to hit?
No, it's just a strength saving throw again. It doesn't actually.
Oh,
make
so
attack
I
rolls.
do the save. So
Yeah.
there's still a thing that has to happen.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
strength against a 14, so it's
I did make the save that time. And is that a concentrate?
yeah. As long as I concentrate
Okay.
to maintain it, it can.
Okay. Is there anything else you can do while you're concentrating, or does that pretty much lock you out?
I can do that. Costs me my action.
Right.
Bonus action.
I can do bonus actions or reactions, but there's not really anything much else I need to be doing right now. So
Maddox, do you want to go again with the sword and the?
Smitey smite.
Okay, roll the hit with the sword.
Smite the bitch.
No advantage this time, right?
Just roll the hit first. Let's see if you do it.
yeah, it's not an advantage.
Failed.
But roll to
Oh.
bless too. Did you bless? Oh, he's not gonna bless.
What is
No,
that?
no. Everyone got
Two,
blessed.
so I don't think there's any.
Yeah, bless ain't gonna do shit.
Okay. Then we go back around to Gex.
Yes. I'm just gonna crossbow twice.
Yeah, that served you well earlier.
It's been pretty cool.
Add your bless.
Yes, I will do that. God, I'll miss on the first one.
Curses.
And does a 14 hit? No,
It
apologies, a 16.
It's upper class 20.
Okay, no.
All
Been
right.
pretty useless in this last fight, folks.
That's okay.
Its turn. I need a Constitution saving throw from the bunny.
Okay. Let's see what my con saving throw is.
And you have the bless.
Yes, nice. Yes.
Thank God for the bless.
Oh yeah, that's +6. I like that.
That's a good, yeah.
Oh shit.
Do you have an inspiration?
I thought I did.
I'm pretty sure you do. You've had several.
I think it fell off somewhere around.
Yeah, there it is. It fell off there.
Okay.
Rerolling.
Yeah, because I don't think that. Well, let's find out first. Would a 17 do it?
It does not.
Okay.
Yeah, use that inspiration.
Okay.
Oh, that's a piece of good.
Please kill. Kill the demon.
Yes, that would be a 28.
Nice.
Hit. Damage.
Wait, she's rolling a saving throw.
That's a
That,
swimming
that was the constitution.
Good. Well, you're not dead then. That was basically a save or die situation.
All right. Yeah.
Lilith, you're up.
Okay, he gets to make another deck save.
All right. What's the save?
Let me pull that back up.
I think it's 14.
Because I've got
No, it's higher than that.
I got a
It's
16.
16, I think.
Oh,
The
14 was
16 I
yours,
made it
sorry.
exactly.
Let me where did you go?
What's your wisdom?
Guardian of Faith, there it is. Yeah, 16 is the deck save.
Okay, I made it.
Okay, then you take the 20 radiant damage.
That is so good. It's
Thank
insanely
God
good.
he's vulnerable.
At that point,
If he was not vulnerable,
there is a
Great.
demonic scream, and there's a burst of energy, and the hovering person drops down into the casket, and starts casting a spell. Arcana roll.
Thank you,
Nah.
Arcana roll?
I mean, it's a 10.
Religion roll?
You could
maybe?
make this one. Arcana.
Okay.
It's still Arcana.
Nope.
So it's got to be on faith. Do you try to stop them, or do you let them finish the spell?
I think. Yeah.
I think finish.
I think finish. Yeah.
Okay, so basically taking it on faith, it ends up that it's a good call because the spell is banish.
Oh, sweet. Good.
So the demonic presence is gone. Zerberek sags.
Oh, thank goodness.
Let's heal this guy.
Yep. I have, what do I have? I have a healing word.
Is
That
is
will-
Paladin Madax still cool?
Oh, and
So her name is actually Leandra.
Leandra?
Hey, Deandra.
Leandra, your memories begin to come flooding back. You were disoriented for a very long time. It's like having been away.
Okay.
Thank you. I think you've stopped something terrible.
Well, that's good because now it's your turn to stop something else terrible.
Oh, not my plan. Yes, absolutely. I should maybe healing before
Yes,
I try.
yes, please.
It
Let me-
was using me to use the relic. I think it was
Oh.
trying to lure, and he turns to the paladin, lure
Them?
them in.
That would make a lot of sense. Oh shit, max. Nice.
That's pretty good.
16 plus 9. Oh god, where is my brain? 20.
Plus 9 is 25.
Yes, that's.
And
And
he
that
says,
was my last
we
spell.
kept it bound, and it was only able to do what little it did. I assume that you saw some of what I was forced to do.
Hellmouth's opening up pretty
Oh
much.
no,
all
I
over.
will need to be. As soon as I feel a
Up
little
to
rested,
yourself.
I will. I'll put an end to it.
Okay.
I
need to rest.
also after he says long rest without saying long rest. I can shift us
Thank you.
back home. I'm not
Sounds
even
lovely.
really fully conscious of where this is. I
That
remember
makes 6 of us.
pretending. All
Elotavare was the name of the city.
right.
Yeah, that demon was having you run a real interesting series of scams.
I very little of it escaped from us. So what essence it could manifest, it really had to writhe and connive to make itself manifest and do much of anything. We had it pretty well locked down. At first, almost none of its powers could manifest.
Hence why it took
It was
10 years.
It was little more than a haunt, really, and then gradually, I guess it made this,
Patchwork
which is very
body.
close to what I was.
It made a bunch of them. Unfortunately, we're gonna need to make
So-
some more.
Well, it didn't care about me. I'm pretty sure all of this was just to free us so that it could continue to use me. And he wouldn't use exactly these words, but my original party was 6th level and you're 8th level, so this final battle worked out very differently last time.
Okay, cool.
No, but
You were better.
I was getting a little jealous of that rogue that was hungry, so.
And he rests, you rest, you get your abilities, hit points back.
God, do we ever?
When he's
rest.
done, he literally uses the relic. Well, you'll have to go back first.
Yeah.
So he's going to use a plane shift to send you back to your plane. Once you're there, he'll use the squared circle, and he will command the hell mouths to close. Once he does, you have succeeded. And yes, you had
World
figured
saved.
most of this out in steps along the way, and some of it was a little screw jobby-ish, but there were places where you directed left or right, and certainly in the end there, it resolved differently based on actions. The original game, of course, I took out the entire 3-level map that was based on Expedition to the Barrier Peaks, which had Vegapygmies and blasters in it. Didn't have anywhere near the time for that shit. There were also 3 elemental levels that were used to power as experiments. You were meant to play one of these narrative things and then a map-driven one. that was like a dungeon crawl, and then back to a narrative one. I had some sort of delusion that I could do all of that in 12 hours.
12 hours seems like a long time. When you're
It would have been all of this and then 3 dungeons.
Oh dear God.
Maybe if nobody had spoken to one another.
And the whole
There's no
point
role
was
play.
for people to speak and interact and play. And there was a lot of really fun interplay there, so I'm very happy with that. So thank you, Mr. Tribe, for being the final Maddox, who ended up being a lady paladin in the end. And it was the dog in me.
We named the dog.
And thanks also to the 4 players who were here the whole time and who also probably have burned out voices and lived through all this. And special double extra super thanks to Colt
thank you.
for not only playing, running tech the whole time.
And thank you, Mike, for DMing.
Very well.
DMing are really
So we came very close.
Thank you for all of the donations.
I think 735 is close enough to the 1,000, although we certainly have time. Dude,
That is brilliant.
it was only the one failed riddle in the flame strike that was literally kind of cheese fest because it was like a save or fall down thing. It wasn't really like take damage.
I took 3 points of damage this campaign.
Yeah, and it wasn't like I didn't have dangerous creatures.
More than that.
Some of those monsters were fucking ridiculous.
Oh my God, they were just.
Like the Loop Garou, like midway through, that thing was super tough.
That was easy.
All right. So thanks to everybody, and thanks to all of you who stayed for so fucking long. And this will be up on Joyce's
yes.
super fun.
Yeah, that. So the long version of this will probably stay on my Twitch channel. I'll probably do a cut down version that'll be on my YouTube page as well. There's links to that on my Twitch channel, so if you want to click on that, it'll be a couple of days before that happens, but it will.
The poor boy needs to rest.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Good night, everyone. Good night, Mr. Tribe. Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye.